beautiful break. That would be such a good omen for him. That should immediately get him feeling good about this match.
Yeah, run these out as he should now and get yourself in front. You're up against an opponent that's already eliminated and will still be trying, but may go to more of the entertainer that Oly Bale is. So it's a real opportunity for Zach here just to set the tone for the match. And you've got to at least ask the question here. There's a bit between here. You'd rather be a roll high of straight on the yellow he's nearest to, or pass the straight on the yellow that's in the middle of the table. Means he's coming down the table, leaving one up high. It still shouldn't cause him an issue, but it would have been a lot easier if he could have dealt with both those two yellows together and been where he is now with just the two yellows at the bottom and the 8 ball to get to. Can't get down the table from here. He's off straight the wrong way. I'm not sure if even if he gets to the cushion, whether he'd be on this yellow to bottom left.
He obviously feels like he will be. I'm not sure he's on it from there. That's tight. Flat to the cushion, I think he's fine.
Yeah, I agree.
He's right on the line.
If he gets to the cushion, he's definitely, he's turning it over. He's playing this to a side. See the way he was queuing up there. It's still very makeable, but it's a much more challenging shot.
Oh,
beautiful
shot. That's a hell of a shot. Really played that well. Had to therefore sacrifice cue ball a little bit onto this 8 ball. That was a lovely pot. Had to push it out with a little bit of side and spin to bend it back in. Right on the potting line, heart the pocket, and wouldn't you know it, 8 ball misses. Oh, it's tough to take. For Oly, you get the sense that tonight may end up being a little bit of a what if for him. He's shown he's playing well. There's been a couple of mistakes that really, really jar him. I think in the first match against John, you feel like you can lose matches like that. He made a couple of errors, he lost the match. You know, you can afford to do that in these groups and still find a way through. But the match against Aaron, that was snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, wasn't it?
To me, I'm convinced that ball must have gone at the bottom of the table. Therefore, that was a straight pot to essentially win the match, because it puts him 3-1 up with a minute on the clock. Really poor miss, really, for Oly. And yeah, if that goes in, he's in this situation now, 1-0 up, win this match with a chance. He's the one putting the pressure on. So yeah, he's so close tonight, really close. But yeah, it's unfortunately not going to be for Oly.
Definitely broke the best out of anyone tonight. It's the first one he's come dry on.
His biggest challenge in this match, obviously there's more to play for. You can't qualify through, but there's ranking points and what position you finish in the group does matter. He's going to have to resist temptation to bring out the full entertainer and actually respect the game, which he absolutely did in that first frame. The way he took him out with calm control was brilliant. Good pot, but it needed, what, another 2-3 rolls would have been lovely. The one by the 8 ball goes to the corner, so he has a recovery shot here. Can he miss the yellow? If he can miss the yellow, you've then got to pick which side you come down. He might have to play for the smaller gap to play on the plant. No, he's digging at it, so he can't. Accepting distance.
Oh, when it doesn't rain, it pours in this game.
He's fighting himself, isn't he? Zach is fighting himself. He's still, you can tell he's still half a mind of what happened in the previous match. Essentially three frames on the trot where he's made a mistake, but he's going to get away with this one. A little bit of a gift, that one, from Oly Bale. Oly obviously trying to develop his bad ball and got it horribly wrong. Zach gets away with it. Keeps him in the match.
John Chambers then with a real chance of qualifying into the final four. We'll find out who's coming up next week in Group 2, what we're terming the Old Boys Club. Dylan Leary, Eddie Barker, Phil Harrison and Dave Fernandez.
The winner of tonight plays the winner of that group, don't they, in the semi-finals?
Yes, for those who may be new to this tournament, Champions League, it changes format for the Final Four. It's no longer group play, it's 2 semi-finals. Best of 2 sets. That's worked out well for Oly. It might have been better for him on the first shot to play for the one he's just played. Clear that one, clear the 2 together, and then the one he's played previously would have gone back down. But the cannons worked out beautifully for him. Just to move it away from the red enough that he had room to play on it. Every time Oly's at the table, just can feel it's just hurting Zach more. Bale rattles off another to go back in front at 2-1.
It's going to be tough for Zach. You could tell he's just been fighting himself a little bit during this match, and you're going off the kind of body language and a couple of the shots he's played. But he's right up against it now. And John will be through without even having to play his last match of the night. which
As
is
things stand,
a
yeah.
big bonus, especially when Aaron Davies is your opponent in the final match of the night.
10 minutes left. Remember, Zach Shepherd must win. Oly's broken twice in this match. He's broken big. He's broken dry on both occasions. You can see why he speaks of frustration.
Yeah.
In his last Pro Series event, where he was at 3-3 with both Shane Thompson in event 1 and Declan Brennan in event 2, two genuinely world-class players. Lost both those matches 8-3, and only credits a fair bit of that to his break drying up and not giving him the chances he needs to stay in the match with the likes of those two power players.
I didn't see either match, but you just get the sense with Oly that he's got such a big game, you know, where he can really play at an elite level, but there's the odd careless shot here or there, or the odd shot where he sort of takes a liberty. And in these matches, you know, the Pro Series matches, you almost can't do that. You know, you got to be on it. You've got to be taking out your finishes and be really clinical. That's what you need to do to win matches and win titles. Zach apologises because he's got away with that one. Oh, that was nearly brilliant, wasn't it? The double plant into right centre.
He is fun.
Hasn't left it really easy here for Zach. Oh, he could get to the side. I thought he had to go over the top of the red, so it's not too bad. Would have liked another couple of rolls down the table. I know that was going to take him closer to the cushion, but if he tries to get across to the one on the left-hand side, the straighter he gets, the better. You know, he'd love to be about 3/4 ball on it. He'd have to load this one up with right-hand side. It's not really worth the risk of swinging this two cushions and trying to hit the gap. You've got to go the other way around. He does try and go two cushions. That yellow plays huge.
Oh, he's played a good shot there. I think he's absolutely perfect on it.
That was risky though, wasn't it?
Oh.
He could have got here with just a tracer right-hand side.
Shot. Wow. Yeah, back to 2-2. 6 minutes and change remaining. Zach Shepherd not done just yet. Confidence booster. I've already shown you what's coming up next week. The week after that is fun. Great lineup in Group 3. Chris Day, Neil Rayburn, Andrew Patchett, Clayton Castaldi. And then one of those will be a semi-finalist, and they will take on one of these. Ryan Pisani, Cole Bedford, Shane Thompson, and Declan Brennan.
No doubt for me, Group 4 is the one, isn't it? You've got the British Open champion, a former #1 player, and Declan Brennan, who has been, well, brilliant for a long time now. Declan is right there for me. You know, in terms
number
of
2 ranked player.
Number 2 ranked player, but
5 finals last year.
5. He's incredible, and he's the defending champion.
Yeah, Group 4's tasty, without question. That break for Zach Shepherd is less than tasty.
Yeah, we didn't even mention Ryan Pisani. He's one of the best players in Malta.
Yeah, knocked out Christophe Lambert, did Ryan Pisani. third group, for me, feels a little bit like this group, where you've got 4 players who all probably came through as underdogs and will really, really fancy their chances of getting into a major semi-final, as Oly Bale flicks the red, misses the yellow, and hello, Zach Shepherd's with a chance to take such an important lead for him.
He can't complain for lack of opportunities in this match.
Oh, that will hurt though. That might be the dagger.
Yellow at the top of the table clearly goes top left, but it does go top right, which is a little bit easier to access. So there's no real problems at all here. There are no problems for Oly.
Especially where you can play a little positional carom shot like that.
And that just adds to the pain for Zach Shepherd. A little flick to land ball in hand, perfect for Oly Bale.
Yeah, you just saw it in the top right corner of your picture there, Zach Shepherd just shifting his chair to a very, very comfortable position.
Yeah.
One that just said, oh.
Because he's got to win. He's now got to win two more frames, but he can't. Thing is, he won't. I know he won't. He won't look at that from Oly and go, Oly's got really lucky there. He'll know that his mistake. He missed a straight pot to the corner. He had his opportunity to win that frame, and it was a really good one, and he missed a bad ball. And the frustration for him is that he's really gone off the boil since, you know, the not clearing up to get the draw in the second match. He's played a poor match here.
Needs to be French.
One yellow to work out. Tricky opener from hampered queuing, but one yellow then thereafter. 1.5, I suppose. The yellow nearest the right centre pocket, and the one on the left-hand side. I'm not sure it passes the red to bottom left. Delicate one into left centre. So interesting to see which way he goes about these. That yellow on the right-hand side is a difficult one. Bottom cushioning into it. That's a clever way of going. Too much side.
I feel like we're going to get a little bit of fun time from Oly Bale here as he tries to take these out.
How'd you like these with 2 minutes 25 left?
Yeah.
You got to clear up and then come up with another clearance in the next, and you got nothing on.
Got to try and manufacture something.
Yeah, you have to just come up with. I mean, I don't even know where you're going after that, but what else can you do? If they weren't laid out so badly, I'd be saying, well, there's enough time on the clock to clear up and leave at least enough for a golden break. But there was just nothing there for him at all. These reds have been horrible the whole way through this frame.
That's a nice shot from Oly. And this should do it. That is that. Zach Shepherd eliminated. Oly Bale ends his night on a high. But the real winner of that match was John Chambers, who qualifies without even having to play his third match out. We will still have it though, as John Chambers gets a rare spotted victory lap in the last 16 of the Champions League. I don't think he can quite believe it. His match is coming up next.